Hello everyone, welcome to the Women and Career session. So you're welcome to the Women Supporting Women session. If you're watching us for the first time, please click the like button and like this video. And for those of you that have not tried our website, it's www.womenandcareer.com. You can find us on all your social media. Our handle is @womenandcareer. So now back to today's session. Today I have a very young and intelligent woman who I'm about to introduce. She's one of those young millennials doing great things in this country. She's an activist, a youth fellow of the Internet Society. But what's more interesting is that she's found her passion at such a very young age. So I'm proud to introduce to you Uffa Modey. So welcome Uffa, it's good to have you on the series. So Uffa, you've been doing so much great things. You just came back from Switzerland, representing Nigeria in all these conferences, talking about internet governance, and at such a very young age. And it's really amazing because there are very few people that have found their passion at such a very young age. So I would like to really want you to talk more about how did you encounter this passion? How did you start this whole career journey of yours? Can you tell us the story behind Uffa?
Okay, in 2016, I became a member of the Internet Society. Internet Society is an international organization focused on managing the internet virtually. So, right from the beginning of time, I've always had a passion for being part of solutions to problems within my community.
So you were more driven to solve the problem?
Yes, and in university, I graduated from university in 2015. I studied electrical and electrical.
2 years ago.
3 years virtually, because I studied electrical and electronics engineering, so I'm a techie person. So being a member of the Internet Society helps me to be part of problems from both the technical aspect and the advocacy aspect, capacity and community engagement problems within relating to the technical industry. So my first encounter in Internet Society was from the Youth at IGF program. It's a program where young people aged 18 and 25 around the world are engaged in about 4 weeks of training on internet governance, and after that they they're encouraged to pursue a career in this path. So from the beginning of the program, even at the end of the program, since I'm the kind of person that I just want to see young people both Nigerians, Africans, globally, being part of problems in their involved in their society. I kicked off from there. I started from there, and I started reading and doing research, studying, and then I started to find out, okay, internet governance, what is it? Where do I start from? Okay, what are the stakeholder groups? What does it entail? How can I be involved? From then, I began to join other stakeholder groups and join working groups, mailing lists.
So you really got involved doing the research.
I got involved. I virtually put myself out there. I was interested in this. Like I said, this is what interests me. So it was very easy for me to per se, but most of the terminologies used most of the times were new. Plus, as a young person, it's not really easy to just throw yourself in a community that is dominated by, let me say, industry experts. Because
these are people with years of experience.
Years of experience.
You go to these conferences and you sit with people with years of experience, the fathers of the internet.
And I'm just talking about the father of the internet himself. I met him in Switzerland, and I had a very interesting conversation with him, but that's by the way. Like I was saying, personally, I just want to see how I can put myself there to be part of the solutions to any problems relating to the technological sector as a whole.
So you're more driven about trying to be part of the solution, and I love that for a young person, because most people at your age, they're still trying to discover what is next, after leaving school, and you already been determined to want to be part of the solution.
Honestly, I feel that every young person at some point or the other, what interests you, whether it's the sector that interests you, financial, academic, technology, entertainment. So you just virtually need to find out that part and dive in. It's going to be very difficult. It's not going to be very difficult. It is very difficult because there's so much you need to learn, and most of the time to find out that as a young person, there's no much room for you to do things that you want to do, because finances and opportunities may not give you the avenue that you need to channel all your thoughts and ideas. But like I said, you need to just stay strong and keep on pushing.
You know, what you just said reminded me of an earlier interview I had with Caroline. Guys, if you're watching, please check out for that video with Caroline. And she was talking about one of the things you do when you have this passion as a dream. You have to try to guard it so that people also don't derail your vision. And I'm listening to you with all this passion out there. And I know there are young people out there wondering, how does she do it? So now I want you to talk to these young millennials out there, people that are trying to still discover themselves. If you have to give them a tip, what they could do to guide them to follow their dreams or their passion, what will that be?
Okay, as a young person, the second you discover anything that you're passionate about, you need to get ready to do the hard part. You need to get ready to do the hard work. You need to dive in to you need to dive in and just do the research that is necessary. You need to volunteer. You cannot volunteer enough. You cannot volunteer enough. Yes, because at first, if you're pursuing it for the financial aspects, you're trying to make money out of it, you won't necessarily go far, because you need to volunteer. Most volunteering platforms are not paid.
Yeah.
So you need to join working groups and volunteer your services. Tell people, this is what I can do, this is what I can do. If you find out the part that is needed, if you find out the sector that is lacking in your community or in your interest, what you're interested in, you find out the part that is lacking, you need to discover, how can I be part of the solution to this problem? What is needed? Sometimes I even make lists. I write down. Okay.
So you have your
yes, I actually make a list. I'm like, okay, this is what I have to do. How do I achieve this? What do I need to know? What are the places that I need to? Who are the people I need to associate with? What are the kind of contacts that I need to make? Sometimes, what are the technical skills that I need? And how do I get this kind of skills that are required? So from there, you just basically put yourself out there and start doing the hard work. Get your hands dirty.
Listening to you, I'm really feeling interested about this whole internet thing. But then let's talk about this whole internet thing, because this is something really you're passionate about.
Okay.
And viewers, if you're watching, we'll also put the handles of Uffa has an initiative. You have the grassroots initiative, which you co-founded.
Yes,
and I would like you to talk a bit more about it, because it's all about the internet and governance on the internet. So what are you guys doing in that space?
Okay, the first thing that we realized is, okay, first of all, let me talk about digital. Let me tell you what digital grassroots is. Digital grassroots is an initiative that is focused on spreading awareness about the whole internet governance thing. Most of the time, when someone asks me, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm involved in internet governance, the first thing that comes to your mind is that, do you work for the government?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Like that. But that's not the case. And most people are extremely ignorant about this. So this is a problem and it needs to be solved. So digital grassroots, we provide training and capacity building and mentorship opportunities to young people from aged 18 and age between 14 and 29 years old. We take them on an internet literacy course for 4 weeks. After that, we evaluate the top performance, and then we link them up with industry experts for mentorship. Mentorship actually helps young people for guidance. When I was entering this space, I didn't have a mentor, but I realized that if I had someone that I could actually talk to, someone that could actually listen to me and tell me, this is what I want to do, I could speak to the person tells me, an industry expert. Yes, I would have done this in about 6 months. I could have become an industry expert also in about 6 months, because it's really that easy. But I didn't have this, so I want to make this opportunity for other young people around the world. So we have about 100 ambassadors, digital grassroots ambassadors, and we take them on an internet literacy course. And the internet literacy course will addresses the issues of internet governance globally. Of course, we cannot address all the issues of internet governance, so we focus on internet for security, internet for social life, and internet for economy. These 3 aspects, and then we try, because we feel that these are the aspects that actually it's very necessary to people. So for internet for security, we talk about cyber security, cyber bullying, cyber crimes, and some rights online that pertain to security. And internet for for social life, we talk about your online identity, your information online, your right to freedom of expression online. We make people aware of these topics and what they entail. After that, the last aspect, internet for economy, we talk about e-commerce, how you can harness the power of social media to groom your business and things.
So Uffa, I really want to say thank you so much for joining us in this session. I think it was a great thing to have learned so much from you, and to also have heard about your passion and things you are optimistic about for the continent. So this is why we do what we do, is to showcase people like you, because you're doing such a great thing at such a very young age. We feel that your story should be featured so that younger people out there can also believe that it can be done, that their dreams, they can go after their dreams. And I want to really say thank you very much for letting us, spread the story about you. And to our viewers, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to watch out for the next series. Thanks and bye.